Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So there is a match that is still going on, Alcaraz versus Norrie, but it's pretty obvious that Norrie's not going to win. It was obvious anyway, but I think he's 2 sets down. It's looking a bit one-sided. I'm a bit bored with it really because it's just a bit one-sided, and Norrie just seems to have lost his I don't know, energy levels, but I suppose if you're playing against like a really good player, but also I think he's just had too many matches where they've gone on for a bit too long and where he's given everything. It feels like he's given everything, he's got nothing left to give. So that's that match. I'll get back to it, but you can tell it's a bit obvious that Alcaraz is going to win that. I watched a little bit of Taylor Fritz versus Kachanov. Yeah, that was a bit boring as well. I don't know, I think some of the matches I've been watching this week have just been a little bit boring. I'm not saying that they all have to be entertaining and that sort of thing. Maybe it's just, I don't know what it is. But for me, yeah, that I was a bit bored, so I turned off. But the match I'm going to focus on was Sabalenka versus Laura Siegmund. So Lara, I'll call her Laura because I think, I don't think it's Lara Siegmund. She's German. She's the eldest player in the competition. So she's got that title. She was just, yeah, I mean, I've only seen her play this year. I mean, I didn't even know she existed, but she played, it was brilliant, good variation of shots. She was really getting over on Sabalenka. Sabalenka was losing it like emotionally. She does that thing where she just keeps going, oh, does all these sorts of things to herself. She's got negative self-talk. You can see it in her body language. You can see it when she gets emotional. She's a bit like, reminds me of Venus and Williams. Like when they start losing, they can't like hide it. They show their emotion. You can tell they're beating themselves up. But you know, she's #1 in the world for a reason. So at first I was thinking, oh, she's going to go out because Siegmund was playing like so well. It was probably, yeah, it's one of the most interesting matches I've seen. It was just because Siegmund took the first set, then Sabalenka took the second set, 6-2. And then the commentator was making me laugh. She was saying the angles are insane because it was like literally that Siegmund was just like hitting balls across court in a way that even they were saying it, the commentator, she was playing like old-fashioned like tennis, like what Steffi Graf used to play. And it was interesting to watch because a lot of the players are playing the same, they're using the same shots, they're playing in the same way. She was different, bit unique, but then she just started to like make mistakes. I don't know if it was because Sabalenka is really noisy. She remember Monica Seles used to like grunt, and there were so many complaints made. Well, Sabalenka is the same. She like screams as well. It's part of like tennis players, they say, to get their like energy levels, and it's just to get the grunt out. It's like part of their aggression, but it was really distracting. I mean, I'd be distracted by that if I was playing against her. So there was that going on. And then obviously Siegmund is 104 in the world. She's playing the #1 player in the world. So the fact that she even got won the first set, the fact that she did so well was good in itself. But I don't think she was, there was a point where she probably could have, there was points where she could have won. It was close. But she just kept making too many mistakes. And the problem is, it's like with Ons Jabeur, that's last year when she got to the final. I think it was last year or the year before. If you, no matter what level you're at, if you're making too many errors and you're playing a top class opponent, then eventually it's going to come to like pass. It's just going to, karma's going to get you because you can't make that many mistakes. And I know that obviously and some of them were not like forced, as in like the other player was playing that good. It was just silly ones. Like, so with Siegmund, she was just doing shots, and all through the match she was doing them perfectly, but then she was just making the wrong choice. And even the commentators were saying that at some point she was making the wrong choice of shot. It wasn't that like she was making errors that Sabalenka had forced. So yeah, in the end Sabalenka won, and she was relieved. You could tell she was relieved because and even she said she was like, oh, she wasn't expecting to be kind of all over the court and that sort of thing. So on her form it depends, because Iga Swiatek, I don't know, she's looking the best for me. I think she's going to win the women's title. That's my prediction. For the men, I think it could go anyway because Carlos could win it. Sinner could win it because now that he's gone through, because the other guy had to withdraw on injuries. Novak could win it. Yeah, that's more open now, I'd say. It's probably more open in the men's, but with the women, it's really going to be about Sabalenka and what's her name? Sabalenka and Swiatek. But do you know what? Saying that, there are still other people. Who was it? I can't remember. There's another woman player that played today. There's a few other games that went on, so you can't count anyone out at this stage, because there's only, what we on Tuesday, there's only literally a few more days left of the tournament. So yeah, anyone. So it was quarterfinals, and I'd say that Sabalenka, she wasn't doing her best, but she's still, if you're number one in the world, or even if you're good at your game, to be fair, whatever sport, if you're in sport, it's not even on your bad day, you can still have a good day, because she still won. But if someone tuned into that halfway through, they would have thought she was going to lose. And if they saw how she was playing, they wouldn't have rated her at number one in the world. But that's the point. She can pull it out when she needs to. So yeah, let's see what happens. And yeah, I'll go and finish watching the match. I already know that by the time I get a cup of tea and get something to eat, it's going to be over with. Norrie can't really do much. If you let someone like Alcaraz get 2 sets ahead, then it's over really. So yeah, that's my review for today.